The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wayne Ellington. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. Grant is out there with Plumlee, and it's Bay in at the 4 spot. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Carter, and it's Temple in at the 3 spot. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble.
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Now, here's Ellington. Grant gets a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple. Here's Temple. He's covered by Grant. Levine dishes to Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's a quality player, Wendell Carter Jr. The future for him is very bright, and he works hard at his game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
First one falls for him. Carter hits them both. And here is Wright. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Ellington finds Plumlee. On the wing, Ellington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
White against Wright. Shoots from the elbow. They get it again. Grant, right side. Here's Plumlee. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Here's Williams. Here's Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Grant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes it to White. Jacks up a 3. The shot missing. And Detroit the other way now. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Now here's Wright. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Lawin finds Carter. Rebound, Detroit. Here is Ellington. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Launches a three. That shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Bulls trail by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls. Satoransky runs the point with Lawin at the 2. Young is out there with Valentine. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Smith on the wing. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Satoransky the pass to LaVine. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. White against Wright. Here's Bay. The Pistons rebound, and the dunk by Grant.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bay. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Plumlee trying to break loose. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White looking around. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Jackson from long range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game on the floor for Detroit. DeJuan Wright is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Bay in a power forward position. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carter's got 6 points.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Here's Bay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And so Lawin will bring it up now for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Carter outside. And DeJuan Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Carter kicks to Temple. The pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the Bulls with another miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Mikhailuk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Williams up on top. Covered by Smith. From 11 feet away, Doumbouya pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Mikhailuk. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Mikhailov's got his first points of the night.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate, Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
Satoransky finds Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Free throw good, Levine.
Drafted 13th overall because of his great length and athleticism. Zach LaVine has really rounded out his skill set.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Williams. And it's Valentine in for Satoransky. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Detroit. Josh Jackson comes in for Wayne Ellington. Detroit leading by 4. Smith drives in. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Smith the pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he can't get the first one. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he can't hit the second. Chicago trailing here. For the tie. The rebound by Grant.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Bay passes to Jackson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For the 3. Here's Plumlee. And the miss. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Valentine out there with Young, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, and the versatility of Jackson's game. He's a super confident kid who certainly has the potential to be a star.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Jackson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
White with it. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way up.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Outside Jackson. Kicks to Grant. Right outside. Shoots over White. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A 2-point game. Out to the right wing. 1:56 left in the game. Outside Lawin. To take the lead. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And, well, Detroit shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And finished off by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Williams comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Denzel Valentine. And a switcher also for Detroit. Ellington's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat-out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
But they'll get another chance.
Oh, great job there, tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Second chance shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Outside Lawin. That one falls.
Woo-woo. If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Lawin for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for the Pistons, Sadiq Bey. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Here's Temple. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Magruder. And so it's Detroit with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kap'nLAwin saying thanks for watching. See you later.